Good afternoon, good evening, hello, welcome in, hello, Tokomori, welcome in, hi, hello, コンコン森時を超えてが届けてコズミアの時守あおいだよ。 Hi guys, I'm your favorite Fennec Fosco next door, Aoi Tokimori from Cosmia, and we're just having a chill chat today. I had a really eventful 2 weeks. Honestly, it's honestly been like I've been like nonstop doing like something or another for about 2 weeks. So I thought it was a good opportunity to sort of chill and catch up and talk about all the fun things that have happened. Konkonmori, hello. Hello. Konkonmori いらっしゃい。今週この2週間ぐらいほどだいぶねバタバタしていろんなことをしてきたから、それをね今日いろいろと喋っていけたらいいなと思っております。Yeah, I have been very occupied. 一体何があったんだ。だいぶねいろんなことがあった気がする。まずなんか学校でねいろいろとそれもバタバタしてたけど、あとはねなんだろうね、何をしてきたんだ。遡ろうか。時間ほど前に。まずはね、これは何？カレンダーには覚えてるわ。Are you a student? I've been a student. ずっと学生だったよ。ずっと学生です。フランスいる間も、こっちにいる間も。そうだったわ。そういえば。なんかいろいろとあった気がする。っていうか、帰らなかった。なんか帰れなかった日もあったな。そういえば。終電を逃してしまった日は、先週1回ありました。で、そうだ。じゃあ、遡って、コズミアコラボからだいぶ忙しくなったけど、そんなことないか。その前の週も本当に9月入ってから海行ったりとかライブ行ったりとか、まずそうだね。だから海行きましたと。海に行って花火を見ました。次の日リブさんの15周年ライブに行ってきました。学生なんて何年やったっていいですからね。まあそうだね。そうだよ。I went to the 3 weeks ago now. I went to the beach. I watched some fireworks. And then the next day I went to Rib's 15th anniversary live concert. That was very fun. The next day I went to an art gallery and I saw some people that I'm acquainted with. It's been a very busy few. Are you still in Japan? I am. Yeah! そう、海で花火。そう、めっちゃよかった。そして結構涼しかったし、あの日。すごい短い花火だったけど、別に花火大会ってほどではなかったけど、花火見れてよかった。でも花火大会ってなんか10月までやったりするよね。行こうかしら。どっかで。I keep thinking you mean actual ribs. 15th anniversary rib concert. 最近そう本当に涼しくなってきた。今日 昨日もそうだったけど、昨日、冷房つけなくても全然過ごせる気温になってきたね。Recently, yesterday and today, I didn't even turn on the AC because it's been pretty. I might have to turn on the AC now. It's getting, every time I like shut myself in my room, it gets a little hot because my computer and myself also get a little bit. No, so I don't have to think about it. There we go. Okay. Have you started packing? No, I was working today. Yeah, I just did some work. I applied for an internship. I did some other schoolwork. I sent out an email, like stuff like that. I probably won't start. I'm a last minute packer. I probably want to do laundry before I pack too, so because it is a week. Well, you just said we could do laundry, but so I might, yeah, if we can do laundry, I might not pack like super heavy, but I assume it's gonna be pretty hot, so I'll have to whip out all my summer clothes. I mean, I still have them out, obviously, but I might have to whip out more. We'll see. まだいろんなところをちょくちょくやってるね。家の近所の川でも先週やってた。いいね。花火大会。花火大会結局行けなかったけど、でかいやつね。でかいやつ行けなかったけど、まあ来月とか行けたらいいかも。We get the internship. Thank you. Yes, I hope I get it as well. So then I can stop applying. The other place I applied to, just like they never got back to me. So I'm just like, okay. But hopefully this place gets back to me. That would be very cool. But not. I have a few other places that I have bookmarked, so it's not over yet. I have not lost hope yet. 気温は低くなってきたけどまだ湿気がある。蒸し暑い。そうだね。そういうのあるね。昨日だったっけな。また昨日じゃなかった。おとといかな。おとといなんか出たら、おとといもっと前かな。なんか出たら蒸し暑いなって。なんか出店いっぱい出るよなのに行きたい。行きたいけど死ぬほど混むからしんどい。混むよね、花火大会ね。いやー、人多い。でもなんか、それをまあ、結局、いや、そこまで人多いのは私もさすがに好きではないんだけど、なんか花火上がった時に、あれすごいその豪華なやつ、すげーっていつも思う。マジで日本の花火すごいいいから、みんなもう人生一度ぐらいは見た方がいいと思う。本当に。Just want to get a new last minute swimsuit, please say so. Thank you. Thank you. I will probably not be because I have like enough. Like I don't need. I'm not the type of person who wants like that many swimsuits. I mean, I'll try it. I'll probably like just try to find. I think I do have the one that I wore to the night pool a few years ago. I think I have it somewhere. It's tucked away somewhere, but I'll have to do a little bit of searching for it. But that I'll probably try to bring that one because it's a little bit more like modest. The one that Non was drawing yesterday at stream on her stream, that one is more similar to what I have right now. But I'm not sure how the modesty things are. The modesty like customs are on Fox Island, so I'm not sure. 花火大会先週の土曜行ってきた。いいね。花火大会いいよね。Hi, late night alley. Hello. It's only 6 here, but it's already dark. I was having a lock-in study session with one of my friends, and I like we were just like working and like chatting, and then I like looked up and it was dark. It was so dark outside. I was like, whoa. 花火大会 I feel like everyone needs to watch Japanese fireworks once in their life. It's so good. Hotel pools, public beaches. I think that we'll be going to more like water park type places, I think. いろんな形、そう。 楽しい。長いしね。長いし、なんかその海外の花火ってすごい雑雑って感じがする。なんかとりあえず打ち上げればいいみたいな。Art imitates life. No's drawing is so cute. Yeah, that's the kind that I have. The one that I have is black though. But yeah, I think that, which is kind of funny because I feel like it's like a, because I mean I hope that y'all know by now that I'm not blonde. I'm not like platinum blonde. So I think that it kind of fits the like the blonde and like blue swimsuit versus like the not blonde and blonde. Where's not like black ear there though? It's like brown. It's very brown. So my immersion. I'm sorry. The sun's just coming out. Good morning. Mita koto nai kedo katteni sonna imeji. So zatsuなんだよね。すごい雑。おーとはなるけど、なんかその日本ほど凝ってないんだよね。いや、とりあえずあげるという。No way, not blonde with fox ears. I can't believe it. Oh no, no way. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never thought about going blonde either. I don't think it would look very good. I actually like my natural hair color a lot, so I've never like thought about. I've thought about going like with like a pretty crazy, like I don't know, like because I like blue. I've always thought it'd be cool to like dye my hair blue, but my mom like, because like my mom is my hairdresser, so she just does whatever she wants, and I don't really care. I was looking at my hair. I found a hair that. Sometimes I'll find these hairs that like bother me. Not physically, but like when I look at them, I'm like, and I'll like I don't like pull my hair out. Sometimes I'll like bite the ends off so I don't have to look at them. Navy blue? No, I'm like a sky blue. I'm a sky blue like cyan kind of person. Not like I don't like navy blue, but I'm definitely a lighter blue, baby blue, Tiffany blue kind of girly. Yeah, blue is definitely my favorite. I've never like had to think about it when someone asks me what my favorite color is. Maybe I don't know, which is why maybe my affinity for blue really stood out to Captain, because I'm not sure, because I was named the name Aoi came from the fact that I like just like enjoyed. Like I don't. Tokimori, irashai. Waiting for second outfit. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, something about blue. で、なんだっけ。花火大会ではなかったけど花火を見た。で、リブさん、歌い手のリブさんの15周年ライブに友達に連れてってもらった。なんか外国の方で友達の友達ですごいリブ大好きみたいな人がいて、でもそのなんだろう、新アルバム、リブさんの新アルバムを10枚ぐらい買ったのかな。10枚ぐらい買って、でその中でそのライブの抽選券みたいなの入ってたんだけど、それをなんかその外国の方が 日本の住所とか電話番号とか持ってなかったから、うちの友達にお願いして、でその友達が応募したら抽選したらめっちゃ当たったらしくて、もうなんかどうしようこの枚数って思うぐらい当たったらしくで、なんかふとこう、葵ちゃんってリブ好きだっけって言われて、好きだよって言ったら、じゃあ行こうかってなって、友達とリブさんのライブに行ってきた。しかも特典付きのやつだったから、結構いい席で見れたし、すごい良かった。My friend's friend really likes Rib, and they bought like 10 of the new Rib albums, and had like it had the tickets, the like lottery tickets for the concert in the albums, and so, but my friend's friend does not have like a Japanese phone number because they are from overseas, and they asked my friend to enter the lottery with all the album like tickets, and I believe like most of them won the lottery, so like they just had a bunch of tickets, so I was able to go and see the concert. So I was very thankful to my friend and his friends for giving me the opportunity. I didn't even know Rib was having a concert. It goes to show that I'm not like, I guess it's more like I'm not like crazy about concerts themselves. Like when they show up, because you know when they show up on like Spotify, they're like, oh, this person has events near you or something. Like I'll look at it and I'll be like, huh, that'd be cool, maybe I'll go, and then I just like never go. The only times that I'm really like proactive in buying tickets for things is like when I go see musicals. So I actually went to see a musical on Monday, the Monday after Cosmia weekend. It was, yeah, I went to see A Chorus Line. I think it's over now, or it's almost over in Tokyo. I think they're going to a different city next. But yeah, I saw A Chorus Line with English subtitles in English with Japanese, or no, in English with Japanese subtitles. It was really good. It was really good. I was very satisfied. Yeah. They should do that for musicals. I think you still have to pay for the tickets though. I think so. It's like, I don't know. They'd have to record the album before. They do. I mean, they do have like the original the Broadway cast recordings. I mean, like, I think they do sell but they sell the album. You can buy, I believe, like for a lot of Broadway shows, you can buy the vinyl as well. So yeah. Oh yeah, Drive My Car is Real. Yes, yeah. The subtitled musicals. They did that in France. Yeah, they did that in France. They do it in Japan. They did that in the UK too when Spirited Away. I went to see Spirited Away in the UK. And it was Japanese with subtitles, which was very cool. Well. Yeah, glad you managed to catch a musical in Japan. Yeah, so apparently they're doing the Death Note musical in November, and I'm really debating on like going home a little bit later just so I can catch the Death Note musical. I'm like, gotta sell them vinyls to performative males. If a performative male had a maybe happy ending vinyl, I would be hot, probably. No, that's not true. That's not true. But I'd be like, hello? Vinyl. Yeah, some popular shows have the vinyls. I believe maybe Happy Ending has the vinyl. I don't know what. Maybe. I mean, I think a lot of places. There's a website that has like the Broadway merch. Let's see. Oh, the search bar. That's. I wouldn't be surprised if like Just in Time had a vinyl. Yes, there is. Just in Time has a vinyl. Playbill store. What's the difference between the Playbill store and... I'm a little bit confused. But anyway. Yeah, a lot of places have... A lot of musicals will have vinyls, which is very cool. If I had a record player, I would buy some vinyls. Is that the Death Note musical? Death Note in English? No, unfortunately. I think they've only done the Death Note musical once in English, and I missed it. It was in the UK. I wish, though. Oh my god. Jeremy Jordan. Other vinyl for anime songs? I have no idea. You would have to check that. I have no idea. I don't think vinyls have very... I find... You can find a lot of vinyls in Japan, but I don't know... Like, I know a lot of, like, Western artists will sell their albums as, like, a vinyl when it comes out, like, on the release, but I'm not... I don't know about Japanese artists. Maybe. Yeah, so last week of November, I know, so I'm like, oh god, do I see the Death Note musical and then fly out, like, the next day or something? Like, what do I do? Let's see. Vinyl's super popular. Yeah, I have a friend that, like, got a record player recently. Maybe not recently, but, like, since between the time that we graduated from university and, like, now, he got really into collecting records, vinyls, so that's pretty cool. If I had, like, a place to store all of them, and like I don't know, it's hard when you like want to be in two countries at once. So we have a lot of anime vinyls these days. Ghibli movies goes to the shell. Oh yeah, I've seen the Ghibli the vinyls at like the Ghibli park before. So for Always album come out, we gotta make a few more songs for that to happen first. I'm attempting. I'm like cooking. I'm like trying to cook a little bit though, so we'll see. Let's see. But yeah, I saw a chorus line. コーラスラインっていうミュージカルを今もう終わっちゃうのかな。東京でやってたんだけど、英語で日本語字幕で英語でやってて、それを見に行ってすごい良かった。The imagery of someone busting out this vintage record player and it plays this crazy modern vocally song is really cool, right? How much do musical tickets does JP usually cost again? It depends. It definitely depends on the musical. I don't know how much Death Note is though. Wow, it's the 10th year anniversary. That's crazy. Japan really loves the double cast. They really love the double cast, which I think is like interesting. I kind of like that. Premium seats are 2 men. Oh my god, I can't get like the young people seats anymore. Depends on where this is. I haven't been to that many. Oh, it's in Booty. Oh, this is literally where I saw. This is literally where I saw a chorus line. So I got A tickets for when I went to the musical, when I went to see a chorus line. It was like a man. It was a little over a man, I think. But they were okay. The seats were okay. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have mind sitting closer. But there's always like this really like weird spot, especially as a short person. There's this spot in the middle where it's like if you get a pretty okay seat on like the first floor, then chances are like you aren't going to be able to see anyway. because like you're short and everyone else is like taller, and then so at that point like seeing from like watching from above is like better. You want SC first floor, SC second floor. I don't even know if I'm going yet, so. So I'm not sure. A was fine. A was fine when I went to go see it. When I went to go see a music line, a chorus line. Nah, I don't know. I'm not sure if yeah. I don't like big theaters. Yeah. They pay such a high price for garbage seats. Yeah, big theaters they're hard. It's like people are only so big, you know. Yeah, this one was like a fairly, cause the A seats were third floor. But it was still cool. I mean, like you couldn't see like people's faces, but I mean it's hard to see people's faces when you're that far away anyway. So yeah. I don't know. I'm debating about Death Note, but cuz it's either I just like see Death Note and then like fly out the next day, or I go home like a little bit earlier and I actually like take care of my cat. Cuz that I should probably do that as well. I still need to find someone to take Mimi in a few weeks, which is a little bit if worse comes to worse, I'll probably just ask my dad to take her for a little bit while I look for someone, but the friend that has her now is coming to Japan in a few weeks, so I need to find someone to take care of. But yeah. You will be free from all the tossing. I know! Oh my god. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I went to karaoke. I went to karaoke on Tuesday night. On Tuesday afternoon, I went to a museum. I went to a museum on Tuesday afternoon, went to a musical, or non-musical. I went to karaoke Tuesday night. I had like a really, really busy week. Oh, and then what kind of museum? It was the one in Ueno. It was just like but there are like 4 in Ueno. It was the really good question. I forgot. It was like yeah, it was the I don't actually it was the Tokyo National Museum. Museum Musical Gallery. Yeah, big city. This is, yeah, very much so. Very much so. It was fun though. I got some postcards that I can like send in like letters and stuff, and I got a sticker. I should put that on my computer. I got a Miku sticker. The museum was like had collab goods from like Vocaloid collab goods, and I was like, hello, so I bought a Miku sticker. National Museum. Oh, I've been to the National Museum in Ueno, and I've also been to whatever this the National Museum of Science and Nature and Science. Yeah, I've been to like I have so many like pins on my Google Maps. You visit the old bar you work for. I'm a little bit too far from it right now. But I visited back in March. I was there in March. I went with Iku and Meno and my friends. It was fun. But I probably won't be able to make it back there before I leave the country. Which is like fine. I mean, like, I have a lot of fun going there, obviously, but they, like, because I, like, used to work there, like, the manager always gives me like a really, and me and my friends like a really big discount, so I can't help but I'm like, I can't help but feel that I'm like not taking advantage, but I'm like, oh, like if I had more money, I would like buy them all like champagne or something, but I do not have unlimited money, so. The crazy collab for a museum. Yeah, in Japan though, like anything will do a collab with anything though. VTubers, anime, like anything. You can find collabs of like anything here. They love the word collab. No more Aoi bartender arc. I'm not like qualified to work here anymore, unfortunately. So I'm on a tourist visa now. So I will not be working at a bar. I will not be working period in this country while I'm here. But maybe someday if I ever want to make the move back, I can. Or maybe in the States. Maybe I'll get a bartender job in the States. I don't think I can do that though. I have no experience. I said I was looking at like part-time jobs in like my area a few days ago because I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna have like an unpaid internship, so I should probably like look for part-time jobs. And I was like looking at stuff and I was like, ooh, movie theater, I can see movies for cheap. And then my dad was like, no. He was like, you have to get a job that's like in your field or whatever to advance your career. And I was like, okay. Therapist, barista sounds cool. Honestly, they're not too far apart if you think about it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like a bar back. It sounds fun. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I could just do receptionist work or something. I don't know. But I do think I'm gonna go try to find a job because I don't have work experience in the US either, and I think that would be something good to get under my belt. I like to keep myself busy. I realized like during the week, like last week that I was out every single day. I like came home. Every time I came home, I was like more productive than I'd ever been like previously. Like I do feel like I guess that is just how it feels to be an extrovert, maybe. Like you spend a lot of time like out and socializing, and then you come home and you actually have energy. Interesting. But then like the more time you spend at home like doing nothing, it's like the less you want to do of anything. I guess that's what it means to be an extrovert. You make pies. Ah! Waitress was so good, you guys. Oh my god. What? So good. Most people don't get to work in the same field. Yeah, I know, right? So I was like, really? Like we're in a job shortage? I don't know. I don't know about that, father. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. My parents do have a lot of like connections, so just from living, that's what happens when you like live in the same place for like 50 some years and you just like don't leave. It was so good, right? So good. Become the American Whales of August. That's such a good concept. I would love to like have a bar that runs on that sort of concept. Like movies. I feel like I need some of you guys though. Someone needs to go in on like a business thing with me. Like Duber, I need you in like Yang to come into like this business like venture with me, because like I don't know enough about movies to make the cocktails. They actually gain energy from social interaction, right? Still a crazy concept. Yeah, I didn't think, like, I didn't feel like I always knew I was like an extrovert, but I didn't really understand the concept of like gaining energy from social interaction until like this week. I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. I actually did the dishes before I slept yesterday, you guys. And that's crazy. Like, I never do that. I always like get up and like do them all right before like I eat lunch or right after I eat lunch. But like I actually did the dishes after I ate dinner yesterday, you guys. And I had gone like, I had been out all day. I was out all day yesterday? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. This was Sunday. I had been out for an entire week straight, and like I And I went and I like came home and made dinner and did the dishes, and I was like, whoa. あおいさんこんばんは、こんばんは、いらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。Yeah, you know so many movies, right? Isn't that crazy? Always take is too hot. What are my hot takes? Or maybe I have a few of those. You've discovered yourself a little bit. Anyway, let's see. What did I do? So I went to karaoke, and then the next day, oh yeah, I went out for ramen with my mom's friend's son, and like his friends. It was okay. It was fine. We just had like very, very easy, like cordial, like conversation, and then like went our separate ways. I stand no chance against Yang. Yang's crazy. I mean, like, I don't think we've ever like watched a movie together, but just from like what he posts in the Cosmia Court, I'm like, okay, this guy like knows his shit. Yeah, I think I told this story a little bit. I'm not sure when I told this story, but I did tell the story a little bit. I went out and I went all the way to the city, and I was like, okay, what do I do now? Because my ramen dinner started at like 5:30, and it ended in 2 hours, and I was like, I literally spent like money to get here. I spent money and a good chunk of time to get here, so I might as well stay out. And so I messaged my friend because I knew he was in Tokyo, and I was like, hello? I was like, what are you doing right now? And he was like, nothing. Where you at, girl? And I was like, okay, let's go. When did I talk about this? I talked about this on some sort of stream, because I remember it because I remember talking about it, and I also remember it because my friend was watching the stream. My friend started watching my streams, so hi if you're watching. And so he came out and we hung out in like the park, and like we went to a cafe, spent a few hours at a cafe, an hour maybe like an hour-ish, and then we went to the park and we hung out at the park, and then we went to Gusto and like ate some fries and went home. Short, non-confrontational ramen date feels very poetic. Like those tiny ramen booths. Yeah, it was very interesting. We kind of stayed a little bit too long. I felt bad for the people that work there, because you know, like, ramen places aren't places that you're supposed to like. Ramen places are not restaurants where you sit and you talk for like hours. You go in, you get your food, you eat, and you leave. So I was a little bit worried about going to ramen because I asked these people, I was like, so where do you guys want to go? Like, where do you guys want to eat? Do you have anything that you want to eat in particular? And they were like, oh, is ramen okay? And I was like, that's fine. So I asked my other friend who is like constantly in Japan for like recommendations for ramen, and he sent me some stuff, and I was like, thank you. And I was like, what about this place? And then the people were like, that's too far. They were like, it's a little far. And I was like, okay. I mean, and they were like, is this place okay? And they sent me this other place, and I was like, okay. So I went there, but I was a little bit worried because, you know, like, maybe we'd have to like get in and get out really fast. So I asked the guy who was working there. It was funny because I waved at the people. I waved at like the group as I walked in. So he knew I was like with them, but I like stopped at the Kimbaiki. I stopped at the ticket vending machine. And I was like looking at the menu, and the guy, the ramen shop guy, he tried to talk to me. He was like trying to communicate with me. He was like, oh no, he was probably like another foreigner, because like they were all foreigners at the table, at the counter. And so I was like, oh, there's like there's a menu or whatever. He was like, oh, you can look at menu. So like he was trying his best. I was like, oh, there's a menu. And he was like, oh, are you with them? Like, he couldn't fathom the thought that like someone who spoke Japanese could possibly be with these foreigners. So I was like, oh yeah, no, I am. I'm with them. And he was like, oh, okay, like I gave them menus, down and look, and I was like, okay. And then I asked him, I was like, does this place get very crowded? Like, I know a lot of ramen places, it's very much like eat your food and go, so I didn't want to stay too long. He was like, it's okay, we don't get that many people, like, you're free to stay. But I don't think he knew. Like, I don't think he knew how long we were planning on actually staying. Like, he didn't, like, I don't think he understood. I think we were there for a little bit too long. By the end, I was like, okay, I think we need to leave. Like, we're taking up these people's like seats, and we were done eating like an hour ago. But it was fun. I think we had some like good conversations, but it was very like cordial. You know, it wasn't like, oh my god, let's go out, let's do some more stuff together or anything like that. It was just like, oh yeah, nice seeing you. Have a good rest of your trip, whatever. The friend who is constantly in Japan versus asking Japanese friend for ramen. Yeah, exactly. I tried asking a Japanese friend, but I didn't get any like good, like I didn't get a good answer. But this friend, the friend who is constantly in Japan, like it's like he's the foodie. He's the one who's taking care of Mimi right now. But yeah, he's like the foodie. Like he has so much saved on like his Google Maps. Like I've seen it. Like it's insane. So anytime like I need recommendations for like X type of food in like Tokyo, or honestly even anywhere, because he's visited most of the prefectures in Japan, so like he definitely knows more good places than the average Japanese person. So I would go to him like any day over the average Japanese person for food recommendations. It was really funny. I was just talking about this to my other friend, but like I thought this guy was like a foodie. Like I thought that he was like really like a guru man. Like I don't know what you would call it, but someone who like really cares about his food. And eats like really nice food all the time, because every time we go out, we go to like nice hot pot or like nice K barbecue, or like we go out to like actual like food. It's not like I've never been to like Saizeria, or like I've never been to like Torikizoku with this person. So I assumed like he was just like he just liked good food all the time. And then one time we went out for like breakfast or brunch or something. And I was like, so what? This was a long time ago. This was like before we were like, well, yeah, I think we probably like weren't as close at the time. But I was like, so what do you like eat? What do you eat on like a daily basis? Like, do you make food? Do you always go out or whatever? He was like, no, I drink Soylent. I was like, what? Like, he's like, I only go out for food when I'm with people. If I'm not with people, I just drink Soylent all day, like every day. I was like, oh, I see. It was like, it's optimal. He's always thinking about what's optimal. Which is funny because apparently he's like, because his girlfriend's visiting him right now in the US, and like I'm pretty sure like they eat a lot, because like not Soylent, because like she really likes like American like junk food. I think she's like fascinated with American junk food, or maybe just like American like everything about America. And so like yeah, I think they're eating like real food recently. But yeah, he really loves like, not loves, but he drinks Soylent when she's not there. I think he drinks Soylent like every day, 3 meals a day, or however many meals a day, because it's optimal. A gourmet is a proper one-to-one transition. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, no drinks afterwards because it was a little bit too cordial. Soylent. Yeah, min-maxer. Soylent is insane. I've never had Soylent though. I don't know if it tastes good or what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I've never had it, so I don't know. That's crazy. Why was I talking about this Soylent? Oh yeah, food. Oh yeah, so yeah, we went to ramen. And then it was a little bit like, it wasn't awkward, but I was like, so what are your guys' plans after this? And they were like, oh, we're going to Akiba. And I was like, cool. But it was like it's their vacation, and it's not like we're like best friends or anything. So it was a little bit, I didn't want to be like, oh, like, can I go to Akiba with you? Like, and they weren't like, oh, you should come to Akiba with us. So I was like, okay, well, have a nice rest of your trip. Like, see you sometime maybe. And they were like, okay, bye. And I was like, okay. And then I just literally had like nothing to do afterwards. So that's why I hit up my other friend, and he was like, yeah. And he was able to meet me like really last minute. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank God my trip all the way into Tokyo was not in vain. So that tastes like milk, soy milk and sand. It's not the worst, but it's illegal in Canada since it doesn't meet the FDA requirements of being a meal replacement. Oh, interesting. Soy milk and sand sounds gross. こんばんは、こんばんはいらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。うん、ラーメン、そうだ。これは日本語では話してなかった。今、お母さんのすごい、お母さんの幼馴染の息子が今日本に来てて、友達と一緒に旅行に来てて、で、なんか、お母さんの幼馴染と、お母さんの友達同士でめちゃめちゃ仲いいんだけど、私とその幼馴染の息子が本当にもう3歳ぐらいでもう止まってるっていうか、なんだろう、よく3歳ぐらい3、4歳ぐらいまではよく遊んでたけど、それ以来マジで会ったことがないみたいな。全く会うこともなく、もう大人になっちゃったみたいな、そういう感じのノリなんだけど、やっぱ今となってお母さんが、なんかもう、なんかわかんない。子供同士、なんか、その息子さんが、アニメとかが好きで、アニメが好きだから、で、私も日本にいるから、なんか趣味合うし、みたいな。ちょっと、なんか友達になってほしいみたいな、仲良くしてまあ、お母さん同士が仲いいから、子供たちにも仲良くしてほしいみたいな、そういう、多分そういうノリだと思うんだけど、みたいな。私も、どうなんだろうね。別になんか、友達になりたくないってことはもちろんないんだけど、向こうもなんか多分そういう感じで、別になりたくないってわけではないんだけど、お母さん同士が仲いいだけだからなというところで、なんか、こう無理やり多分お母さん、お母さんに、お互いお母さんに、会いなよみたいな、なんかこう、出かけなよみたいな、せっかく一緒に日本にいるんだし、みたいな。で、私、葵ちゃんが日本分かってるし、みたいな、なんか案内してもらえなよみたいな、案内しなよみたいな、そういうノリなんだけど、お互い多分そういう気はないというないっていうか、まあ別に、あってもいいし、会わなくていいよなという気持ち。興味ない。向こうもちょっと興味がないと思う。ちょっとお互いに興味がないから、みたいなでも、やっぱそれでなんか今友達3人で来てるらしく。で、なんか会わなくていい。まあ、そこまでじゃない。なんか別に仲良くするなら全然仲良くしてもいいんだけど、なんか無理やり仲良くすることもないよなみたいな。そうで、この間先週ラーメンに行くことになっちゃって、向こうの友達3人と私4人でラーメンに行くことになっちゃって、気まずくはなかったけど別になんかこう、なんかすごい世間話して終わった気がする。日本楽しんでるみたいな。どこ行くのみたいな。これからの予定はみたいな。今4日目だけど毎日秋葉原行ってるとか言って、少し頭の中ではちょっともったいないねと思いながら、てかなんか新宿のラーメン屋送ってみたら、なんかちょっと遠いからとか言われて、遠いのかって思って。なんか多分上野らへん、もうちょっと多分地下鉄の駅だと思うんだけど、こう上野らへんで泊まってて、なんか新宿のラーメン屋はうちの友達が美味しいって言ってたんだけどどうって言ってこう送ってみたら、ちょっと遠いんだよねとか言われて、新宿遠いかなって思ってこっちマジで東京行くまでどんぐらいかかってると思ってんのかみたいな。まあDid I miss anything? You're talking about Soylent お互いあんま知らないと話も盛り上がらない。そうなんだよね。マジで共通の話題ってお母さんの話しかないからね。お母さんの話になっちゃうんだよ。逆に彼女もいて、その彼女といっぱいお話できたっていうところが結構良かったかも。その子がすごいすごい全然社交的でなんかいろんな話に乗ってくれたし、面白かった。そこではだいぶなんか わかんない。まあ意気投合って言ったらちょっと大げさなのかもしれないけど、楽しかった。相手は VTuber 活動知ってるの？知ってるんじゃないかな。知ってると思う。うちのお母さんうるさいから、うるさいっていうかもう何でも話しちゃうから、もう関係ない人にいっぱいなんかうちの娘がこうでこうでみたいな言うから、知ってるんじゃないかな。見たことはないかもしれないけど。そう。でね、なんかその後の予定は、この後どうすんのみたいな。5時半とかだったんだよね、ラーメン屋。早い、すごい早めの早めの晩ご飯だったんだけど、なんか終わったら、この後どうすんのって聞いたら、また秋葉原に戻るかなとか言ったら、ああ、そうなんだ、いいねって言って、で、別に、向こうもなんか私を誘うこともなく、なんか、もし暇だったら一緒に来てよ、みたいな感じでもないし、私も、まあ、向こう3人の、旅行、せっかく3人で仲良く来てるし、なんか私もなんか、ね、私も秋葉原行っていいみたいな雰囲気でもなく、じゃあ、旅行楽しんでねって言って、じゃあねって言って、でも私もさ、もう1時間半ぐらいかけて東京まで出てきたのに、これ2時間あっさり終わるの、ちょっとって思って、今東京いる友達に急遽連絡して、今何してんのって言ったら、特に何もしてないよって言って、どうして今どこ東京行くよみたいな、どこって言われて。で、そのまま出かけたという。そう、自然消滅でした。ちょっと、別にそこまで気まずってほどでもなかったかもしれないけど、なんかね。赤森いらっしゃい。そう、めっちゃノリ軽かった。あんまりすごい日本語ができる子ではないんだけど、来たら、ふっかるだねって言って、新しい日本語を教えといた。ふっかるだよ、お前、みたいな。Soylent Green Goo movie, very 70s, makes normal food look amazing in comparison to Soylent. Got great visual storytelling. Ooh, I love that. Soylent Green. いや、ふっかるだよね。で、そのままなんか上野公園とかでベラベラしゃべって、ガスト行ってポテトを食って帰ったという先週の水曜日の話。日本人より日本人だな。本当にそうかな。友達も言ってた。でも、いや、もう日本人でいいよって言われた。Let's see. What was the next day? Oh, the next day I went to Shake Shack. The next day I saw the same friend. We went to my gay friend. We went to Shake Shack. And it's the year 2022. That's crazy. Take place in 2022. I'll have to watch this. そう、ラストでポテト食って帰った。でいいよ、腐ないよ。そうだね。ね、なんか、日本人でいいよって何？日本のパスポートでも、ね、国籍でもないよ。パスポート持ってもいないよ。Was it good in Japan? I always get Shake Shack. Well, not always, but Shake Shack. I've only ever had Shake Shack in Japan and the UK. I really like it though. It's a little bit overpriced, but I like it. Shake Shack. I always get. I used to get Shake Shack a lot when I was in university. 話す内容が日本人。発音完璧すぎる。ありがとう。I am far from perfect Japanese, but it's US based. It is US based. I believe it should be US based. フランス人でもない。 アメリカ人だね。あ、そうそうそう。フランス住みのアメリカ人。あ、今日本に戻ってるけどね。フランスに戻ることはないかも。まあ旅行では行くかもしれないけど、フランスに住むことはもうないね、多分。面白かったけど。They have a few branches in Foxland if you want to try. Oh, I don't know if it's good though. Yeah, I don't know. I think Yura kind of like picked out a bunch of places that we could go to that we could go for food. So I think that we'll probably go to those places. What's up there? 日本に定住することは今その予定はないけど、まあ将来はあるかもって感じ。うん。将来は、まああと何年か先はまあ全然戻ってもいいなって感じ。母国に帰る。でもその場合はなんかさすがに帰国とは言えない。日本に帰国するっていう言葉はさすがに使えないし、日本に帰ってるっていうことも言えないし、だから戻ってるが一番なんかあれじゃない？外国人じゃない？ No spice, no nuts. Oh, I'm hoping. At least Yuta will be there, so I wouldn't be surprised if I got like caught once though. But we'll see. I'll just be careful. I'll be extra careful. 英語が単な日本人っぽいイメージ。あ、それはありがたい。ありがたいのかな。ありがたいね。まあ頑張ったからね。言うて、まあ、どうなんだろう。なんだかんだ頑張った気がする。日本語。母国はアメリカですね。So many spice and nuts things. In Foxland? Really? I'll have to be careful. 言うてまあなんかね、真似だよね、そういうのでも。今となってはなんか、真似じゃなくなっちゃったかもしれないけど、最初はなんか、日本語を習得する、日本語を最初覚えるときはなんか、いろんな日本人が喋ってるのを聞いて、それをひたすら真似、自分が喋るときにひたすら真似すれば、なんとかなるという。The first Foxland dish I think of has spiced nuts and dried fish. Oh wow, all of my least favorite things rolled into one. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'll have to be careful. 日本のスラングわかるとこっちも安心してコメント打てるよ。そうだね。漢字もある程度読めるし。なんか日本語はいっぱい喋れるけど、ちょっとコメントを読むのが怪しいみたいな、人もいるからね。誰とは言わないが。葵ちゃんに困る日本語を打ってみたい気持ちあるけどいつも負けてる。それはちょっと自慢できるね。漫画いっぱい読んでるからな。次の日は上野公園に行った後になんか女子会ってカレンダーに女子会っていうで書いてる。Will you be doing a blog? I have no idea. You have to ask her. Maybe? Actually, maybe. Maybe, but I am not positive. 配信者がコメント読むの苦手だとリスナーも合わせるから大変だから、ね。ああ、そうなんだ。ひらがなで書くとかできるだけ難しい漢字を避けるとか。司会としか書いてない。Yeah, I went to Shake Shack and then we went and had some coffee. Or well, I didn't drink the coffee. My friend had the coffee. And then oh yeah, and then we went to the park. We went to the park and we sat in the park for a little bit and we were just like talking, and then like and then we saw this guy drinking strong zero alone. When did I talk about this, you guys? Was this on when did I talk about this? Was this on a stream? What stream was this on? Was this on my like karaoke stream last week? I don't remember. But we saw this guy drinking strong zero alone at like 4 p.m. on the the performative male on a weekday. The working stream? Karaoke? Okay, yeah, I remember this guy. I'm just saying he was alone on a Thursday afternoon with a strong zero in hand. I'm not saying anything, but he looked a little. I hope he was okay. And then me and my friend looked at that and we're like, I was like, we were like, what would make that better? You know, like I was like, I mean, you know, like if we were to drink strong zeros right now, like I think it would still be like a little bit forgivable because we're like together. And he was like, okay, why we should just do it. And I was like, okay. And so we went and we got strong zeros. And we drank strong zeros in the park. And then his friend, because we were supposed to meet up with his friend, another one of his friends. And so his friend came. And I was like, oh, hi. And we like went to like greet him with 2 strong zeros, like a strong zero in each of our hands. And he was like, huh? And then we all split the strong zeros. 漢字避ける。あー。知らない日本語いっぱいあるよ、でもそんな。Judgy Janice. Oh yes, that is true. I was called a Judgy Janice. I am a bit of a Judgy Janice. I will say that. あおいちゃんの配信聞いて英語覚えたい。あ、ぜひぜひ。もう教材として使っていただければ。Your pronunciation Japanese is amazing. Good. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. 日本人もいっぱいあるよ。そうか。なんかこの間、引っかくっていうその動詞、日本人と一緒に喋ってたんだけど、引っかくという動詞の活用がいかにも難しいかっていう話をしてたんだよね。引っかくと引っかかるっていうものがあるからね。引っかけるもあるしね。引っかく書いたいや、わからん。あおいちゃんのファンって英語圏の人が多いの？日本人の方が多いの？英語圏の方が多いと思う。引っかくと引っかける。引っかかった、引っ掛ける、引っかえた？待って。だからその、猫が引っかいた？なんか腕がボロボロ。なぜかというと、猫に引っかかれたから。引っかいたから？引っかかれたから？待って。引っ掛けるよ、ハンガー。ああ。そう、スクラッシュなのかゲットコットな、そうなんだよ。引っかかれる。いや、マジでわからん。いや、もう、これ、マジで日本語、これ、わかんねえよっていう、最近の。なぜかというと、その猫の話をすることが増えたから、それで、わかんなくなってきた。その自分が引っかくの活用がわからないということがわかった。引っかかれるとき？マジでわからん。Yeah, I was a judgy Janice the other day. Sorry, we're talking about verbs. We're talking about Japanese. And then we went to eat like Mexican. We went to eat Mexican, but like it was a little bit expensive for not very like it was expensive and not like that good. Well, no, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't good enough for how expensive. お耳だね。キツネだよ。実は。ごめん、ちょっとお菓子食べるね。わあ。せんべい買ったんだけどさ。せんべい買ったんだけど、湿気ちゃって。キツネなの？実はそうなんです。全部これマジで湿気てる。最悪。You Gavin なんでみんなキツネなの？そうやんけ。違うよ。せんべいって英語です。せんべい。私は N 使うかな。出ちゃってる。出ちゃってるよ。やばい。なんでさ、これ、一個一個そのその包覆されてるプラスチックに入ってんのに湿気ちゃうのなぜ？でもなんか M、私ずっと N しか使わないんだけど、なんかオフィシャル、こう、公式な英語では M って使うこともあるよね。なんか新橋とか、新橋って M なんだよね。あれを、山手線とか見てるとき。でも、品川はちゃんと品川。まあ、うんじゃないか。新橋。どこだと思ってた。違う常なんだよ。Tortilla. I like flour as well. I like flour tortillas more than I like corn tortillas. But I think a lot of, like when I was in Mexico, there was a lot of corn tortillas. Actually, but they taste really good in Mexico. But like here, not so much. ぬれせんべいって知ってる？あ、知ってる。知ってはいるんだけど、食べたことないんだよね。なんか日本人の友達に聞いたところ、なんかあんまり、なんか食感あんま好きじゃない。その人が食感あんま好きじゃないって言ってたから、私も、って思って食べてなかった。新橋。なんで M なのかわかんない。Why does the M turn to an N? My only guess for that is like because it has like a hard like because when you say like Shinagawa, like N is followed by the the N is followed by like a vowel, right? But like for Shinbashi or for like other places where they use M instead, it's like it's a hard like stop because it's like if you were to put it in hiragana, it's the N, like it's like the it's like the sound. And I think for a lot of English speakers, instead of saying it might just be better to say like to close your mouth entirely, and then like because it's the word's not over, like when you say like frozen, for example, in English, you don't close your mouth. Shinbashi. But in Japanese, when you say shinbashi, you do close your mouth, even though it's romanized usually. Usually the like hiragana is romanized as an N, but if you were to say a word like shinbashi, you would close your mouth completely. So I think it might be like a linguistics thing. Like it's like more accurate. It's technically more accurate linguistically to write it as M in English because you close your. You're right. Oh wait. Shinsaibashi is still Shinsaibashi. Shinsaibashi. Yeah, but yes. I think it's still, I think linguistically it's when you close your mouth completely, because for Shinbashi you do. Because you have to turn it, you have to, in order to make the B sound, you need to close your mouth completely. You couldn't say shin, Like it's easier to say, it's easier to close your mouth completely, following into the B sound. I've seen Shimba. Yeah, Shimbashi is spelled with an M. On like the official translation. So like when you look at the train routes, or like when you're riding the train, they say the next station is Shimbashi. Like it's written with an M. ゆでせんべいしょっぱいからお酒のつまみに合うか。あー、いいね。ちょっとね、そう、今日ね、お酒飲むか悩んでたんだよね。お酒飲んだ方がいいのかな、飲んだ方がいいのかなっていうのはないんだけど、飲んだ方がいいはないんだけど、そう、M なんだよね。そう。なんかね、今日、普通は、さっき、コメントにある心斎橋は、心斎橋、口の動きを考えてみたら、心斎橋は、心斎っていう、その、うんとさの間では、口を閉じる必要はないじゃない？でも、新橋っていう時は、ちゃんと、まあ、口を完全に閉じた方が、っていうところで、口を閉じた方が、んばしっていうのがよく出るから、多分 M にしてるんじゃないかなと思ってる。Americans have trouble pronouncing words that replace N with M, probably. Yes, I think it's all about how your mouth moves, I believe. 新聞の発音完璧、ありがとう。お酒を我慢してる。いや、そうなんだよ。最近飲みすぎてさ、ちょっと今日控えようかなと思ってたんだけど、昨日も控えてたんだよ、実は。控えてたってこともないんだけど、昨日は別に飲む機会はなかったからあれだったけど、いや、ちょっとね、金曜日からずっと酒飲んでるっていう。もっとかな。いや、そんなこと、まあ、一応木曜日にストゼロをちっちゃいの飲んだだけ。そっから何も飲んでない。19の夜からマジでお酒はずっと、で昨日は休んだ。昨日休んだよ、ちゃんと。お酒強いのかな。お酒、一般の日本人よりはお酒強いと思ってる。ストゼロは飲んでた。我慢は良くないよ。まあ、昨日はちゃんと控えたから。そう、肝臓休ませないと。そうだよ。そうだね。そうだよ。What were we talking about Shimbashi? Oh, I see. I remember why. Can I talk about how the only labubus, like 90% of the labubus that I've seen in Japan have been in Shimbashi? There has to be a reason for this. This is definitely like the demographic. There's a specific demographic of people that go to Shimbashi Station, and they are the type of people that would carry labubus. チューハイ系が好きなの。何でも飲めるけど、炭酸ちょっと弱いから、ストゼロはマジで酔うためだけに飲んでる。選べるんだったら梅酒にする。でも梅酒も結構お砂糖入ってるから、あんまりこう毎日飲まない方がいいかもしれない。まあ飲まない方がいいんだろうね。まあ毎日飲んではいないんだけど。How would you describe the demographic in Shimbashi? Girls who are probably like working at like high class like clubs, or like are looking for like a sugar daddy or something. 梅酒、そう、炭酸弱いんだよね。ゲップができない体質で、だから炭酸が弱いね。Your profile demographic is the performative male endemic actually an epidemic? That's we're asking the real questions here. It might be a bit of an epidemic. My friend, when I first met my friend, my gay friend, we were talking about Chikawa, and I was talking about how Iku likes Hachiware, and My friend was like, oh, like that's like the fuckboy one. And I was like, what do you mean? Because like I don't know anything about Chica. I was like, what do you mean? Are they not like children? I don't think they're children either, but like, is this not like, that's not appropriate? And then like my friend was like, no, it's because all the like the Western like Asian, like the Asian Americans, or like the, you know, they're like they're the ones that like Hachiware. Like I think he was talking about the performative male. Like likes Hachiware is another thing that you can like put into that apparently. ウイスキーとか焼酎みたいな、あ、出たよ。蒸留酒は甘くないから殻に、残り、なるほどね。残りづらい。あ、そういうこと？あ、そういうことなんだ。焼酎あるよ、今。焼酎あるんだけどね。ちょっと、なんか、もらいもんだからあんまり、なんか気軽には飲みたくないっていうか、うん。あ、そう、日本酒は好きだね。好きっていうか、まあ、飲めるね。飲める。うん、比較的飲めるね。ゲップができないの乙女でいいね。お上品。そうだね。ただの体質の問題だけどね。実はゲップできたら嬉しい。あんまり心地よくはない。ゲップができないと。うん。I know you're saying so I have to put still sub. Also, give you too well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your stay. コンコン森いらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。蒸留酒読めてるよ。ありがとう。ありがとう。あるんですよ、今。地名で思い出したけど、隅田川と隅田川 River と隅田 River。あ、結局どのスタイル？難しいね。隅田川。私は個人的にそのまま隅田川でもいいんじゃないかなと思ってるんだけど、やるんだったらやっぱ隅田川か隅田 River のどっちの方、どっちかにしてほしい。隅田川 River って何って思うんだよね。あいつの話聞いてると部屋の中のお酒しか置いて違う、いっぱいいろんなものあるよ、ちゃんと。今何あるかな。でも酒は焼酎、ウイスキー、蜂蜜ウイスキーあるね。蜂蜜ウイスキー、焼酎、ワインだけかな。今それだけ。ここ森らっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。ゲップできたら嬉しい。いやー、たくさん飲んでゲップチャレンジだな。いや、出ないんだよね。いや、出るけど、そのなんか変なやり方でやらないといけなくて、その変なやり方もなんか葵ちゃん大丈夫ってなるんだよね。なんかすごいのもう入ってるような音がする。何も入ってないんだけどね。なんかこうごめん、下品な話で。なんかすごいなんかもうおえってなってるんだけど、実は空気しか出ていないという。そして何も気持ち悪くないという。うん。Is performative male a new thing or has it always been a thing? I don't know. You'll have to ask the people who actually know about that. I was not aware of this until like a few days ago. Did they say anything about liking Chika or just Hachiware? Hachiware, just Hachiware in particular. Like who's your favorite character? Like who's your favorite Chikawa character? Hachiware. Oh, that's like the fuckboy one. No. 蜂蜜ウイスキーをね、バニラアイスの上にかけるとめっちゃ美味しいということが先月ぐらい分かって、それで蜂蜜ウイスキーを買いに行ったという。何も入ってない？何も実際その何かその応答するとそのパンツを履くとかは違うの？発音入ってるようなゲップ。いやー、上品じゃないよ。I don't know when, but I passed by a vinyl store on Sunday and I witnessed culture unravel before. Oh, that's insane. You saw it? ゲップはマナー的に良くないでしょ。まあそうだね。するならちょっとまあ excuse me とかね。酒いっぱい持ってる。そうだね。酒は好きだからね。 バニラバニラ。イントネーションが違う。アクセント違う。そう、私そこわかんないんだよね。普通に文章で使ってると、話してる時に使ってるとあんま違和感ないかもしれないけど、何が違う、その今履いてるパンツを履く何かを履くかな、どっち。この間酒いっぱい飲んで履いたんだよね。履いたなの。わかんないな。いや。そういう細かいのはね、全然わかんない。そう、合ってるんだ。書いたんだよね。パンツを履くの忘れちゃったとかそう、おー、嬉しい。考えずにいろんなことやってるからさ、わかんないんだよね。What do I have to talk about? I had to talk about my clubbing experience. Did I talk about that last week? No, I haven't, right? 葵ちゃんの発音ほぼ日本人。ありがとう。かなりうまい方の発音。ありがとう。こうやってね、あんまり、目立たずに日本社会に溶け込めますよ。I also got a food story. What was my food story? My food story! So on Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday afternoon. So my friend, okay, I guess I have to tell my club story first. So, 忍者かなんかな忍者って言っても過言ではないかも。そろそろ編集作業に戻ります。頑張ってね。大変だね。作業大変だよね。面白かったよ。ありがとうね。こちらこそ来てくれてありがとう。My clubbing story. So, we went to karaoke, and then after that, so like I showed up at like this meeting place, and it was my friend, his husband, his other friend, and his friend's friend, who I didn't know was coming. So I was like, "Who's this dude?" I was like, who are you? I was Japanese pronunciation better than me. That's not true. And yeah, so I was like, who are you? But it was okay. So anyway, we went to karaoke, and like, I think like my friend's friend's friend, the guy who I was like, who? I think he was planning on going home like earlier. Like he wasn't planning on coming out with us. My friend's husband also left early because like he was like, I have to drive tomorrow. And so he left early, and I think this other boy, he was a boy. He was literally underage, you guys. Like, well, I mean, he was an adult, but like he was under the legal age in Japan. And I was like, this child. I'm like, what is this child doing here? Anyway, he was planning on going home, but then maybe he had fun. Maybe he had fun with us, I guess. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna go to the club. And so we got on the train, and we went to the club. Or well, we got on the train, we got off the train, and then at that moment, like, we were like, okay, we're gonna go to the gay club, because it was like, I mean, I'm a girl, so I was there, and like my two of the boys were gay, and so we were like, let's go to the gay club. And the straight boys in the group were like, what? Like the gay club? I don't want to go to the gay club. Children. And my friend was like, you want to go to the straight club? And the straight boy was like, yes. And he was like, you want to pick up a girl? And he was like, yes. And he was like, okay, well, if you want to pick up a girl, you got to keep in mind that you're going to have to spend a lot of money to pick up that girl. Like, you're going to have to buy her a bunch of drinks. It might cost you like It might cost you anywhere from like 5,000 to like a man, you know? And the boy was like, okay, I'll go to the gay club. And so we all went to the gay club together. And we all went to the gay club together. And like, the boy, he was so like scared. Because he had never been to any sort of club. Like, it was his first club like ever, and it was like a gay club. And like, does not apply for picking up men? Maybe it does, but because he was straight, like, there was no reason for him to like, I think it does apply, but it wouldn't have mattered because he wasn't trying to pick up any men. Because he was like too straight and too like scared. Yeah, the number man. To 10,000 yen. But yeah, he was like, oh, he was like scared. He was like, what if I get hit on? What if I get assaulted? Because he didn't know, like, he's never been to a club before. And like, my friend was like, it's okay, just say you're here with your girlfriend. So I was like, it's okay, I'll get you out of it, don't worry. Don't worry. And so like, I had to like, oh, I didn't really babysit him. I think we all like stayed in the group, so it like wasn't too, I didn't have to do too much babysitting, but yeah, it was fun. It was really, really fun. We went to this, we went to Nichome. We went to Shinjuku Nichome, which is like famous for, it's like it's very famous for being like the gay district, the big gay district. And it was my first time in Nichome. I was so excited because there was one time in university where I was hanging out with these people, and they were like, oh, we're gonna go to Nichome after this, like, do you want to come? But I was with my friend who like wasn't really like excited about it. Like, she was like, I'd rather just go home. So I was like with her, like I'm her friend. I was her friend, you know. I'm her friend before I'm like these randos friends. So I was like, I'll go home with you. So I lost my chance. I did not get a chance to go to Nichome that time. And then yeah, and so it was my first time too. I've never been to a gay bar. How's it different from a normal bar? It's not that different. It's just for gay people. And it's not necessarily, anyone can come. Like, it's not necessarily like only gay people are allowed in this, only gay men are allowed in this bar. Like, no, it's geared towards like gay men. In this specific one, like, I saw there were like pictures of like boys kissing on the wall and stuff. Like, the decorations were like very like geared towards the gay community, but like anyone can go in and like you have a good time regardless. Like, people will talk to you. It doesn't matter if you're like a guy or a girl. Like, people will talk to you. Like, I had a conversation with like a few people, just being like, oh, like, where are you from, blah blah blah, like all this stuff. Like, you know, it's just a good time. It was mostly foreigners, which was interesting as well. Yeah. ここもいらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。今、2丁目行ってきたという話をしてる。初2丁目だったんだよね。すごい、もうワクワクしていった。楽しかった。The average gay bar, yeah. You don't have to be gay to go in. Anyone can go in. Kind of like straight men going to BL stores. Kind of. Yeah, I would say that. And I mean, like, I think a lot of the people there are there to, like, they are gay men there who are there to pick up gay men. But, like, it doesn't really have to be that. Like, you can just have conversation. You can just have fun conversation with people, or, like, enjoy the music, or, like, watch people, or, like, dance with people, or, like, whatever. You know, it's pretty chill. And I think a lot of girls will tend to go to gay bars because they don't want to be picked up. They don't want to get hit on, so, like, they'll just go to the gay bar instead. Shinjuku 2丁目。前はちょっと行きそびれたから、てかこんな長く日本に住んでたのに一回も2丁目行ったことなかったのがなんかね、いや楽しかった、めちゃめちゃ。Yeah, so it was really fun. And then by 4 a.m. we were all kind of tired. We like went out, so we met outside and we were like, I'm tired. And we were like, okay, let's go find something to eat. And so we like walked around Shinjuku. We walked around Shinjuku at 4 a.m. and we were having like really intense like we were having really intense like sex talk at 4 in the morning, like in Shinjuku, and we're all like kind of drunk. Like it was really a night of all time. I don't know, like it was really fun though. I can see why they feel safer there. Yeah, it was a lot. It was I felt a lot safer because a lot of, from what I know, from the extent of my knowledge, I think that a lot of Japanese bars or a lot of Japanese clubs are very like slimy. Tokyo at least. So yeah. It was very, and plus there were a lot of foreigners, and and as like sad as this is to say, like foreigners in Japan, despite what they all say, like a lot of like residents in Japan or a lot of people, I really like the international crowd in Japan. Like a lot of them tend to be really nice and very polite, contrary to popular belief. And obviously there are the outliers. Obviously there are the outliers, but like I think for the most part all the people that I've met in Japan are just, they've all been so nice. I mean international people. Yeah, the bad eggs are just, yeah, they stand out a lot, which is really unfortunate, but everyone who I met there they were all so nice. Yeah, overly vocal minority, exactly. 楽しかったな、俺らは絶対行きたくないでござる。いや、女の子にとっては2丁目の方が絶対に安心安全なんだよね。なんかすごい抵抗あった男の子たちもいたけど、なんか女の子にとっては絶対にゲイバーとかゲイクラブの方が楽しめるんだよね。楽しめるっていうか、まあ安心だね。うん。あと外国人がいっぱいいるところも割と安心できる、実は。日本でクラブ行くような人間ってあんまりね、ちょっと治安悪い治安悪いんだよね。でもなんか海外でクラブ行った時は、いや本当にみんなすごいいい人、穏やかで明るくて穏やかな人たちばっかで、あとね、あんまり絡まないっていうのもあるかな、海外は。なんか本当に自分の友達と楽しむために来たっていう人が多くて、日本は本当にクラブは1回しか行ったことなかったんだ、1、2回ぐらいしか行ったことなかったんだけど、両方なんかやだなって思いな、なんかそのちょっとそういうやっぱこうお持ち帰りとかさ、ナンパ目的とかさで来る人がなんか多い気がする。だからクラブにおいては外国人の方が私は安心するかも。そうじゃない場面もいっぱいあるんだけど、クラブにおいてはなんかね、父親が高級なゲイバーで接待してもらったことがあるらしい。おー、いいね。日本舞踊とかトーク力すごい。あ、いいね。やっぱすごい偏見で申し訳ないんだけど、なんかなんかすごいゲイの人で面白い人多いんだよね。多くない？私の周りではすごい面白い人いっぱいいるんだよね。The pride flag really be the flag for sanctuary, especially in this country. I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit, Tokyo clubs are a little bit slimy, so I was very happy to go to a gay club. It was really fun. Oh, 文化の違い。あ、チャラ箱のチャライウェイ、まあなんかモグラとかもうちょっとなんかオタク向けのところもすごい楽しいって聞いたことあるけどね。マネージャー前のプリズムのマネージャーにモグラいいよってめっちゃ言ってたよ。音ゲー好きなマネージャーがいたんだけど、いいよって言ってたよ。モグラ一緒にいてくれる人はいないのでなんか本当に友達はもう極端なんだよね。マジで出かけたくないっていう人と、行くなら結構派手にこうパリピリたい パリピって行きたいという人、もうなんかもう結構極端だから、モグラとかさ、そういうアニメ系オタク向けのさクラブイベントってさ、あんまりなんかその周りにそういうの行きたい人いなくって、ちょっと困ってんだよね。そういう輩のたまり場ってイメージだよね。まあそうだね、普通の。そう。I guess those bars demographic indirectly also include women. Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, but I mean, like, the girls aren't there to, like, look at the gay men. They're just there to have fun, I think. Yeah, but, like, kind of similar. ドラッグとかクラブで、はいはい、売買されているとか言うし。まあ、その可能性は、まあ、大いにあるね。それはまあ、海外も日本も一緒かも。相手を探す場みたいなイメージありそうだね。そうそうそう。青いをお持ち帰りして神棚にあさってそれはちゃんとご飯を出してくれ秋葉原のモグラと京都ならメトロ。おー、いいね。いや、そういうのもね、すごい興味はあるんだけどね、行きたい人周りにいないんだよね。なんかちょっと陽キャよりのオタクは周りにいなくて、そうなんかチーンってやって死んだみたいになっちゃうけど。But yeah, it was really fun. I had a really fun day. And then because I wasn'tナギをありがとうI messaged my friend because like I messaged my friend. I have a friend that I like usually. So when I need to like stay the night somewhere in Tokyo, it's either Iku or my other friend. And so I messaged my other friend, and I was like, because I was planning on hanging out with them and like everyone, like that other friend group. Again, the next day after the club. Anyway, so I was like, can I come over early tomorrow? And they're like, how early is early? And I was like, well, I'm currently like, I'm on like an all-night course. I'm probably gonna do an all-nighter in Shinjuku Nichome tonight. So and they were like, oh, I see. Like I might also do an all-nighter with my friends where I am. So that like, and so I was like, oh, okay, that might work out then. So we both just like did all-nighters and then like went back afterwards. Thank God it worked out well. Because I didn't want to just like knock on their door at like 5 in the morning and be like 5-6 in the morning and be like, hello, let me in. So it was good that they were also awake. Our schedules kind of like matched up unintentionally. And yes, I did go to bed at 7. I didn't go home at 7, or well, I went to my friend's house. I got there around like 6, and then we went to bed at like 7:30ish. And then woke up at like 2 p.m. I think, 1:30ish. Yeah. よさげのイベントあったら今度お知らせしますわ。ぜひぜひ教えて。行ってみたさはもう全然ある。But yeah, it was and then so we woke up at 2. And then this leads into my food story. So, my food story, KFC. あばあちゃんが KFC かわいいじゃんかわいいじゃん KFC の備えにするのかわいいね This is the way if you ever need to flip your sleep schedule in the future. Yeah, to go just to hit the gay club. No, it's too far. Thankfully I'm pretty good at flipping my sleep schedule because I can like sleep whenever. I'm pretty good at sleeping at any time, any day. 先のイベントあったら来てね。あと東海地方多いな多いな。Children screaming outside. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it leads in my food story because the next day, before we went out, because we were supposed to like meet with the rest of our friends at like 5. My friend was like, I can make us like a snack, and I was like, okay. And they're like, oh yeah, whenever you come over, I have the opportunity to like test some like food out, like recipes, like random recipes out. And I was like, yeah, thanks. And so, well, they made what is called a nasu-doku. And I haven't been able to stop thinking about the nasu-doku since I ate it on Saturday. It was so good. Nasu is an eggplant, and dog is like the hot dog. So apparently this is like a recipe that was like an eggplant hot dog, yes. So this was a recipe that was on like Japanese social media for a bit, apparently. And I want you to try this. So anyone who has eggplants on hand, actually, but it's kind of hard to get this kind of meat. Anyway, so when you have like you have a nasu, right? You have an eggplant, right? And you cut it in half, but you cut it in half like a hot dog bun, so it's not completely like gone at the like you don't cut it all the way through. You cut it like partway through. You cut it halfway through, so it like opens, and then you put meat in there, like just uncooked meat. I mean, you could season the meat, but like you put it in there. You put it in. You squish it into the eggplant, and like, but in Japan they sell these really like thin like strips of They sell these thin strips of like pork. It works really well. And so they like put it in the eggplant is the bun. So you put it in, and you like wrap it up or whatever, and then you put it in the microwave for like 10 minutes. Put it in the microwave. You don't even have to like. I mean, I'm sure you can put it in the oven too if you wanted, but like, you can just put it in the microwave. You just stick it in the microwave for like a really long time. No, like 10 minutes or something. And then the thing in Japan, isn't that funny? People really use the microwave to its fullest in Japan. Like I'll look at all these recipes, like the easy recipes or whatever, they all use the microwave. They cook meat in the microwave, you guys. Anyway. And so yeah, you wrap it, you put it in like, you wrap it up. Because in Japan, like they have like, I don't know if they have this everywhere, but like the wrap, they have like saran wrap that's like good for the microwave. You just like wrap it up, and you put it in there for like 10 minutes, and then you make the sauce. You like, I think there's like a longer way, a more like probably complicated, like quote unquote like better way to do it, where you actually like soak it in the sauce. But my friend just like made it in like a thing. He just like made it in a bowl and like dumped it on there. But it was like, I think, what did they say was in the sauce? It was like sesame oil, just like all of the. He was like, I just put all of the brown stuff in there. He's like, I just put all the brown stuff in there. So it was like soy sauce, sesame oil, like mirin, like whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Eggplant have a lot of water in them. I guess so. Use sesame oil, definitely vegan. Except there's meat in there. I mean, you could put like fake meat in there if you really wanted to, I guess. Think ground beef inside the eggplant. Maybe, yeah. Gotta get those microplastics in there. Yeah, except like I wouldn't do that in any country except this country, because like they have the plastic. They have like the foil, not the foil. They have the wrap that's specifically meant for like to be strong like in the microwave. Ironically, it's because most Japanese apartments being so small, many people don't have space for conventional ovens. That's true. I mean, that's true, but like, wouldn't you like? I mean, like, I'm just like, wouldn't you like cook the meat? It surprises me how many like easy recipes I find that have you cook meat in the microwave. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's fine if it tastes good. It tastes good. You know, if it cooks, it cooks. Yeah, all the brown stuff that you see. Yeah, sesame, soy sauce, meat. I think there's probably like more, but. And then like, and then you just like put it on top, and it's done. Is the eggplant firm? No, you can't hold it. You can't like hold it. It just looks like a hot dog. I mean, maybe you could hold it, but it's not firm. It's very like mushy. It's like mushy like an eggplant, like a cooked eggplant would be. So I mean, I just ate it with like chopsticks or like a fork or whatever. But Yeah. Holly, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, no, so you can't hold it like a dog, but it was so good. I can't stop thinking about it because it was low-key so good. Why was it so good? Was I just hungry? Was I just hungry or was it actually that good? Because I really enjoyed it. I was like, hello? So good. So it's time for me. Next time, once I get back from Fox Island, I'm gonna get some, eggplants, I guess. 卵をそのままレンジにして食べたよ。やったことないよ。そんなのやったことないよ。でもあれ、なんだっけ、なんかその電子レンジでなんか温玉作れますみたいな、簡単に作れますみたいなやつはやったことある。It sounds a lot like Chinese, 肉 something nasu. Basically eggplant with meat. I wonder if the Japanese adaptation, maybe it might be, but it was literally just, I'm pretty sure it was just like a random like ちょっとおふざけレシピが SNS でバズりました的な like I think it was just like oh like this funny recipe that showed up on social media and now people are like making it. Sounds like you use some cheese. Maybe yeah, cheese sometimes works with like the really sometimes cheese works with the with the like the Asian spices or like the Asian like soy sauce and yeah, I think it might be good. But you have Japanese. How do you self-learn Nihongo? I'm an ascended weeb. No, I just learned it myself. By the way, have you had dinner? No. 今日は餃子かな？餃子にしようかなと思ってる。冷凍食品いっぱいストックしておいて、旅行前にはもちろん絶対食べきれないんだけど、まあとりあえずなんかタレなんだっけ、ソースいらないタレいらないハンバーグみたいなやつ、冷凍のやつ買ったんだけどね、美味しかった。昨日食べてみたんだけど。Sesame seeds. Oh yeah, that would probably be really good. I did the smart thing and ate my lunch before this food talk. You knew. You were like, oh, I was gonna talk about food. She always talks about food. The smart thing and ate my lunch. Yeah, I should have eaten something too because I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. Non-Japanese people can do Japanese. It's so funny because like I've heard that like so like it's so funny. I've heard from, so I have like a few friends that have gotten I've got at least 2 friends that have gotten married in Japan and applied for like the spouse visa in Japan, and they like it's funny because the one of the questions asks you it asks you like what language like do you speak at home or whatever, and if it's Japanese you have to specify, like you have to write out like how the foreign partner like learned Japanese, because it's so unheard of. The Japanese government just cannot believe that you could speak in Japanese at home with your foreign spouse. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? I thought that was so funny. Yeah, Nihongo. Yeah, Japanese is a very, I do think it's a very hard language to learn. But if you love it enough, it's easy, you know. イギリスに電子レンジで紅茶温めるなってアメリカ注意されてても、俺らはそれでも電子レンジで温めるみたいな。どれどれ、まあそういうことはあるらしいね。まあ私もまあアメリカ人ではあるから、あったかければそれでいいよくねっては思うけどね。I'm having gyoza for dinner. They speak our language? Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Unicorns. Yeah, classic unchanging Japanese forms asking questions from 50 years ago. Yeah, and I mean like also just in general, like Japanese people tend to think that like anyone who can speak Japanese is like, I don't know, like they're like amazing or something. I don't know. Japanese also will find non-Japanese speaking fluent unbelievable too. Yes. That is also true. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, people are often, I think, like, obviously in Europe it was a little bit different because, you know, people speak lots of languages, and people learn lots of languages too. Because, like, I think I don't want to say they need it. I mean, obviously a lot of them just do it because, like, why not? Obviously, the more languages you can speak, the more, like, the more power you have, you know? But, in Europe, obviously, there were a lot of people that could speak multiple languages. Like, I had a friend who, she was raised, her parents were French, but she was raised in Germany, so she spoke both. And she, did her, like, school program, her school program was also taught in English, so she also spoke fluent English. Yeah, I think there's obviously more of, like, I mean, like, not to, I don't know, like, I mean, Americans, like, I think Americans have, like, Americans have a lot of problems, obviously, but, like, I think that, like, the reason, I don't think, the reason why they just, like, can't speak other languages is because, like, I do feel like the proximity to other languages is, like, very far when you're living in America. Like, I grew up with a lot of, children whose parents were immigrants, so they speak multiple languages. So a lot of my friends, the majority of my friends speak multiple languages, or two. Most of my friends are bilingual, at least. But it's like, yeah, when you live, like, in bumfuck nowhere, the USA, like, you're definitely, there's no opportunity for you to meet anyone who is, like, who comes from out of, like, the country. It's, like, weird. I mean, which I think can be said about a lot of countries as well. Like, even in Japan, like, when you live out in the boonies in Japan, like, you've never seen a foreigner before or whatever. It's, like, similar to that. And that's why it's so hard to, like, understand how it, like, works. Girls are gonna pan fry it. I have this really, Japan, oh god, this is gonna be, like, this is my Japan is living in 2050 moment. But, like, I got these frozen gyoza that you just lay them, like, you don't use oil or anything. You just lay them on the pan and you turn the pan on and you wait. And, like, this, like, I don't know, it must be, like, some sort of film on the outside of the gyoza that, like, melts. And it becomes, like, you know, like, when you have the hanetsuki gyoza, when you have the, like, the gyoza that has, like, the stuff, like, on, like, outside of it, like, the burnt, like, the sort of, I don't know what you call it. It's, like, the burnt water. What do you call that? In Japan, you call it, like, the wings. It's, like, the winged gyoza. It's, like, a winged pad! It's, like, a pad with wings! But, it's, like, the, I don't know what you call it in English, but, yeah, it's, like, it just makes it for you, and you just flip the pan over when you're done, and it comes off. Like, it's insane technology. Like, this is my Japan is living in 2050 moment. I was like, this is so cool. Many parts how the Japanese thing can be considered outdated. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's true, but I think, yes, I think it is outdated, and I think it also comes from the fact that, again, a lot of people in Japan will say it as well, but, like, it's a shimaguni, like, it's an island nation. Like, they don't need to know other things. Again, like, yeah, in Europe, you might need a lot of different languages, or you might want to learn a bunch of different languages, whereas in Japan, you really don't care, because, like, you don't need anything but Japanese in your daily life. They don't even need English. Why would they need English, you know? As a clutch. Despite Americans being diverse. I mean, America in Japan, they call, what was it? It's like the salad bowl. There's like the salad bowl and the other, and a salad bowl. The melting pot and the salad bowl. I believe that is what the, like, the different, the term is. Shout out to the Romanian kid that never saw Asians before. Yeah, that was so funny. I can speak French fluently. No, I can't. It's also the reason Europeans can also speak multiple languages, including English. Sometimes they need to speak English. Yeah, I mean, like, and I think that they have a lot of like, it's like the I don't know, English. Yeah, Americans do have like the upper hand. But I don't think the thing about America being diverse is yes, America is diverse, but it's only like we are racially diverse simply because like all the different people like immigrated so many years ago. But at this point, like, I wouldn't consider, like, America is not very culturally, I would not consider it culturally quote unquote diverse. Like, living in Europe and like getting to see a lot of different cultures. I mean, like, the only people that are calling, I honestly think the only people that would consider America diverse are the people that have like are the people again that have not like stepped outside of America. Like, that's I don't want to consider that the minority because it might be the majority, but I don't think that like all Americans think that way either. Like it was so, because it was funny going to high school with like a bunch of like rich Asian kids, kids who have like rich immigrant parents, Asian and like white people, because we knew, like, it was so funny. They tried to do a like diversity lesson with us, and we like everyone was like laughing because we were like, "What do you mean diverse? This place isn't diverse. We have no racial minorities in this school." Like, I could tell you the names of like all 5 black kids in my class. You know what I mean? Like, do you flip the pan into the plate like what they do in the restaurant? Yeah. I try, but it doesn't work out very well. Oh, gyozaいいよね. Burned water, that's called steam. But like, you know what? What do you call the hane? What do you call the hane in English? A lattice. It is called wings. Oh, in English too? Yeah. The wings. Yeah, it just like makes the wings for you. You put it in the pan and it makes the wings for you. It's crazy. Technology, guys. Toriki. Yeah, definitely try Toriki. It's so cost effective. It's kospa ga ii. It's so cheap. Pan fried sholenbao is also really good, but that's down in Yokohama, so I don't know if I'm not sure if that's convenient for like travel plans and stuff, but I will need to learn more about cooking gyoza. I think if you look up like gyoza wings, you'll be able to. You've definitely seen it before. Like, you can see. But yeah, going back to like, it's just that when you're like really, it's like, I don't know, when you're really locked up. I mean, whether that be by choice or by like any reason, like, you really don't understand like how you don't understand like anyone from the outside. Again, like the Bulgarian kid who like had never seen an Asian person. Well, maybe not Asian, but they're like, oh my god, Japanese people, celebrities. That's so funny. That's still so funny to me. There's a picture of me and all of my friends, not all of my friends, multiple friends on some Bulgarian guy's phone out there. It's me cosplaying as a Japanese person. I had gyoza made of chicken skin before. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never had that. Is it similar to what you're talking about? No, I'm thinking about the wings. Like, there are these wings. What are the wings of gyoza made of? I'm gonna look it up. Hanetsuki gyoza. How to make wings. It's starch. I think it's starch. It's like burnt. It's like slightly burnt starch, I believe. Yeah, made from starch or flour. I see. It's burnt. It's slightly burnt starch that ends up on the bottom of the bottom of the pan. And it creates like these little like outside like thingies. Yokohama's only an hour away. Yeah, I would recommend going to Yokohama just in general because like it's a good. I like the area a lot. Crispy yeah, literally just starch. You're right. Crispy bird starch. 小麦粉水。あ、羽。知らなかった。 You cook gyoza in water and oil so the water evaporates. Eventually, the starch brown to the slab. Ah. So the gyoza that I got, it's so interesting. So the gyoza that I got is frozen, and they don't have the wings. But if you lay them out and you just turn on the pan, it doesn't require oil or water. You just turn on the pan and you lay the gyoza out, and like it must be like covered in frozen starch or something, because the starch like melts and becomes like, it makes like a sheet on the bottom. It's crazy, you guys. Yeah, I recommend Yokohama. They're doing an Oktoberfest thing like this week and next week, I think. I might go check it out. Air fried gyoza though, that probably tastes really good. I wonder if Meno like still has my air fryer. You can keep it. I'm gonna be gone. I'm leaving this country in a few months. Hissatsu ryori ni aoi. Yeah. 料理は好きだけどね。あんま上手くない。そこまで上手くない。好きだけどね。Yokohama's interesting because there's quite a prominent Chinese subculture there. Maybe it's the place to go. Yeah. So the yaki shorompo that I had, where it was in the Chinatown, the Yokohama Chinatown, it was so good. Is it far? Do you need to travel? No, it's just in Yokohama. I'm not super far from Yokohama, so I'm not like, well, I mean, I am far from Yokohama, but I'm not like, it's not as far as like other places could be. Yokohama's a huge Ferris wheel. Yeah. Gyoza wings are delicious. Yes. 美味しいよね。美味しい。そう、最近冷凍餃子買ってさ、なんかその水も油もいらない冷凍餃子なんだけど、なんかフライパンの上にこう並べて、で火をつけるだけ。火をつけてそのどういうあれ価格なのか、まあ価格でもないんだろうな。なんかその上なんだろう。餃子その冷凍餃子に包まれてるこう小麦粉か何かが多分あって、でそれをコンロをつけることでこうその上の多分小麦粉か何かスターチか何かが溶けて、それが羽になるという、なんかすごいもうすげえテクノロジーを最近手に入れたというか、もうただのあれだけどね、冷凍餃子だけどね。美味しかった。超美味しい。Yeah, lots of Chinese food. Yokohama's setting for Nekopara. That's crazy. It's funny seeing where a lot of the seichi is, like the pilgrimage spots for anime are. Like I was near like Enoshima a few weeks ago, and there was so much like Bunny Girl Senpai stuff. 最近のすごいよね。すごいよね。My only knowledge of Yokohama is from the Yakuza series. Oh, I didn't know they go all the way down to Yokohama. 大阪王将の冷凍餃子ガチ。あ、ほんと？いいね。これはね、普通に配達スーパーみたいなやつで届いたやつなんだけど、美味しい。I consider Yokohama basically a part of Greater Tokyo since they're so close together. I mean, it's not like you're saying Saitama's part of Tokyo. I think Yokohama is still very much like forgivable, I think. It's like when you start getting into like, oh, Kawagoe or something. 最近の冷凍食品うまいからね。いやすごいよ。いや本当にフランスで毎日こう料理して、日本毎日料理してなんかすごい時間かかってたのに、帰ってきたらね、すごいもう日本に戻ってきたらもうあれだよ。もう手間かからない、もう一瞬でできちゃう料理っていうものでも、なんかその冷凍食品じゃなくて本当にそのガチ料理でも一瞬で終わっちゃう。全部簡単だから。Bunny Girl Senpai Pilgrimage. Yeah. I really like Bunny Girl Senpai. I've been watching. I watched like 2 episodes today. 川越いや、なんか横浜は、いや、日本人には、ちょっと、日本人には反対されるかもしれないけど、横浜は東京の一部だと少しは思ってるみたいなことを、みたいなコメントがあって、まあ、横浜ならまだいいんじゃないのみたいな。あれだよ。なんか川越が東京だみたいなことを言い始めたら、それはちょっと意義ありって感じなのかもしれないけど。一人暮らしで冷凍食品助けられている。安いしね。そうだよね。あ、実家いいね。川越が実家なの結構おしゃれじゃない？I feel like Yokohama, for people who are from Tokyo saying that, oh, I feel like Yokohama is part of Greater Tokyo. I feel like people who live in Tokyo would be like, yeah, that's true. But people who live in Kanagawa would be like, no, you do not take our Yokohama. あ、川越に住んでる。おー、なんかいろんなところで繋がったね。Every time my Tokyo friends tell me Yokohama's far away, I get pissed off. It's true. It's not that far. It's not that far. It's very, and it's connected. It's so well connected. めっちゃもういろんな線通ってるじゃん、あれ。東横、東海道、湘南、新宿、横須賀とか。いっぱい通ってるじゃん。めっちゃ行けるよ。新宿？駅名、自分がよく利用してる駅名とかは、いけると思うな。私は。どうなんだろう。あ、原宿でした。知らんよ知らんよ Pretty sure you can reach Yokohama from the center of Tokyo faster than the west end of Tokyo. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Because West End goes way further than even like Hachioji. It's like, it extends like way far, and like it's like, I don't even know where the west end of Tokyo. Like, I don't know how far it goes to. Let's see. Like the Chuo. Yeah. Oh, it's like, like Takao. Like Takao-san. Takao-san is like, it's like sort of the edge of Tokyo, but it takes like at least an hour to get there, even from Shinjuku. 川越おしゃれって言ってる人初めて。本当に？なんか川越ってなんかあれでしょ？こう神社とかその昔の日本のなんかその江戸っぽいこうなんか商店街みたいなのあるところだったっけ？なんか私も川越一回だけだったんだけど、一回行ったことあるな。おしゃれじゃない？小江戸でしょ？Because Kawagoe isn't really known for tourism. I thought it was. Just because it's quite like it's got a lot of like old style, maybe not for like foreign tourists, but I think like I thought that like in Japan, it was like a good, I mean maybe not as popular as freaking like Enoshima, like Kamakura area for like a day trip, but I think that it's like, I think it's pretty like, it's got like a nice, it's got a really cute like shopping district, like an old style shopping district. But yeah, I don't think any like foreign tourists really know much about Kawagoe, but 第2江戸城の一部あるけど、私もそういうのよく詳しくはないんだけど、なんかあったよねという、わかんない、あった気がする。気がする。Saw recent giant rice crackers in Enoshima. Ah. Yeah, there's a Enoshima Kamakura area is very popular for like day trips, even for like foreign tourists, and for Japanese people, and yeah, but it's like nice. I like the area. It's you can go to the beach. And you can see the big Buddha. あ、そうだ。忘れちゃった。これはあんまり日本語まあ両方あんまネタバレはしたくないからあれだけど、次の日だからそのクラブ行った次の日はあれ MRX 魔王の日曜日というところに行ってきて、友達と一緒に友達5人で脱出ゲームをしてきた。めちゃめちゃ楽しかったからちょっと行ってほしいな。行ける人には行ってほしいな。まあなんかちょっと高めだけどね、脱出ゲームにしてはちょっと高いなって思うけど、まあ私はだいぶ楽しめた、値段の割に。Enoshima is one of the more popular tourist destinations even for tourists. Yeah, it's pretty well known, I would say. I mean, because it's really popular for people who are looking for a day trip spot, from Tokyo. 現実から脱出できますか？できるね。できると思うよ。まあ最終的には戻んなきゃいけないけど。川越ね。川越行った時はあんまりなんか何も空いてなかった気がするけど、なんか有名っていうかなんか結構まああれなんじゃない？なんか埼玉に他にじゃあ行こうみたいなところは、まあオタクだったら秩父あたりとかなのかもしれないけど、他にどこ行くのっていう、ごめん、悪口じゃないけど単純な疑問でしかないんだけど。Where would you go to the beach? Like, where would I go to the beach? Or where would you go to the beach just, like, in general? Because you can go to the beach in Chiba as well. I've been to the beach in Chiba and I've been to the beach in Kanagawa. But obviously you can't go to the beach. Well, you can go to the beach in... beach, quote-unquote. If you go to Odaiba, there's, like, water. 戦国無双の、戦国無双聞いたことあるけど、さすがにやったことはないな。メガガンジャって何？埼玉なんもないよ。っていうイメージが私はかもしれない。メガガンジャ。ラーメンか。ラーメン屋か。多そう。これ一人で食べきれなそう。Which beach have you been to that you like the most? Oh, I don't know. I just kind of go where people take me. The one time I went to the beach in Chiba, it was because I was with my, like, I went on, like, a Natsugashiko, like, a summer train. Like, in all the anime, you go on your, like, summer training camp or whatever. So I went there. I have no idea where it was. I guess somewhere around Enoshima. The other day I was near like I guess I was near I went to around like Shichirigahama, which is literally where Bunny Girl Senpai like takes place. I'm pretty sure I saw the high school where they go. But like yeah, like Enoshima area has, I mean, I wouldn't say the beaches are like awesome, but that's where like I would, the few times I've gone surfing in Japan, that's also, it's been around the Enoshima area. If you ask me like what beach I like The beach that's in my memory the most is actually way down in South Japan, though. Like way far down. It's like an island. It's like an island like halfway to Okinawa, so. あ、ムーミンバレ、あ、そうだね。確かに。ムーミン谷確かに。ゆくちゃんが好きなとこだ。Odaiba does have a beach. Yeah, it's like a beach, but I mean, like, you can go. I guess suppose you can go on the beach. It's not like a super clean, like, let's go swimming sort of beach, but it is a beach. Have you ever been to the baby? Oh, I've seen like the flower field. Have I? I don't think so. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think so. オフロードバイクで山行くくらいだな、最近。おー、でもオフロードバイクで行くっていうのも相当なんかすごいね。フランスにはどんなラーメンがありますか？あんま美味しくないラーメンばっかです。What did you train for? I was in an acapella like group or like circle, like club or whatever. What was the island you got a paranormal photo? Oh yeah, the paranormal photo. That was in Fukui. So that was far. That's also very far. And there's nothing in Fukui. But Fukui's I have friends in Fukui, so that's why I've been like multiple times. But ダサい玉って呼ばれてるね、なんか。あんま美味しくない。そう、美味しくないとこばっかだね。まあ、パリにはあると思う、美味しいところは。でも、パリ以外で食べようと思ったら、いや、もう終わりだよ。ドイツの方がまだ美味しいよ。うん。OK。お、いや、あ、そうだ、そう、脱出ゲームの話しようと思った。そう、脱出ゲームね、そう、行ってきて、で、ぜひ、時間があれば、一緒に行ける、なんか脱出ゲーム好きの友達とかがいれば、ぜひ、面白いと思うよ。謎解きがそこまで難易度高くなくて、うん。本当にもう、軽いホラーゲーみたいな感覚でできる。自分の手でホラーゲーみたいなものができるっていう体験で、本当に世界観が本当によく作られてて、おすすめ。そう、チラザートみたいな、そう。軽い感じの、そんなに、いやもう追いかけ回されるとか、あんまそういうのもなくて、こう、ストーリーもちゃんとあって、演出もすごい良くて、みたいな、そういう体験がしたい方には、すごいおすすめだね。You train your acapella on the shore? No, I don't even know if we practiced at all. It was mostly just like we hung out and like did fireworks, and it was very like anime. Just like did fireworks and like talked and like played like games and stuff like that. Like it was very anime. Hi chat, good evening, welcome in. ヨーロッパって EU になってるから一つの国みたいに見てしまう。まあ EU そうね EU に入ってないやつもあるけどね。まあそうだね、ヨーロッパという分類をなんかしてしまう気持ちはわからなくもないけど、断然その日本のもの、日本料理とか日本食とかなんかいろんなそういうのが美味しいのは絶対にドイツフランスよりドイツ、絶対に。他はちょっとわからない。まあ言ったことないから。You still see the Buddha tunnel in your dreams? No, I do not, thankfully. I don't think I was cursed that day. Does cracking a watermelon on a beach not summon an army of seagulls? The few times I've done it with the weaves, we always get a seagull party. Wait, that's so funny. I'm not sure. I've never done suikawari. I'm not sure. Quite a number of countries in Europe is not part of the EU. And yeah, I've been to multiple countries that are not in the EU. I of course was like a dumb American, so like I wasn't like I'm not aware of like anything, but I do have friends. I do have friends that are a lot more more educated than I am, and so they were like, "Oh, this country is not in the like, oh, we're going to this place and it's outside this." Well, actually, they had like visa problems though, not problems, but like, I made some friends, I made some like Japanese friends that were not like allowed, like due to their like work restrictions and stuff, like they weren't allowed of like the Schengen region, and so they had to like be really like careful when we traveled. They were like, I cannot lose my passport here under any circumstances. I'm gonna get in trouble. So now I'm a little bit more aware of what countries are in the Schengen region and like what are not. Just a little bit. I've already forgotten a lot though. Somehow I think French cuisine is overrated. I can imagine how many German foods can be better than French food. I think French cuisine, I 100% agree with that. I think French cuisine is so overrated. It doesn't, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I didn't have anything in France that I was like, this is so good. Besides, like, the bread, the cheese, the wine, the pastries, like, other than that, like, the actual, like, meals I've had in France, like, none of them ever, like, none of them came close to Tony Kizo. No, that's a lie. That's a lie, but, like, I've had a lot of the food, even, like, the Western style food, I think I've had in Japan is a lot better than, honestly, anything that I had in France. And maybe that's just because, like, maybe my tongue is just, maybe my taste buds are just, like, changed, but I really did not think French food was that good. Like, the actual, like, cuisine. The butter is great. That's true. That's why they make really good pastries. So, like, the croissants, like, I had some of the best, like, pastries I've ever had in France. I will say that. Like, so good. Like, the desserts in France, so good. But, like, like, the food, I'm like, really? It's not that good. Like, what is even typical French cuisine? I was literally asking myself that question for the first, like, year, at least. I was like, what even is French cuisine? But I think it's, like, it's a lot of just, like, meat. It's a lot of meat and French fries. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's all I had. Like, meat and French fries. I've had, like... Oh, I had a lot of duck. Like, there was, like, some with sort of, like, gravy sauce. Oh, escargot. Yeah, I had escargot. Not my favorite thing ever. I never had a real French onion soup, I don't think. But the bread, yeah, like, the baguettes are really good. That's why the most famous popular French foods are all pastries. I think so, because, like, it's good. Yeah, duck. I had a lot of duck. It was good. I thought French fries, yeah, French fries are, like, Belgian, right? Oh, and veal, yes, that's true. Yeah, they're from Belgium, I believe, but I feel like everywhere in, well, maybe not everywhere, a lot of countries in Europe, I would always, like, I would just somehow get served French fries. No matter where I was, like, in Europe. Like, somehow the French fries would just, like, come out. I'd be like, okay. I'm not complaining, I like French fries, but, you know. It was a lot of just, like, meat in a sauce. I had a lot of, like, nikomi. I had a lot of, like, nikonda niku. I don't even know how do you say that in English? Like, slow cooked, like, really, like, what do you call it? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you would call that. No. What do you call it when you just, like, leave meat to sit for a really long time and then then it comes off the bone, like, really easy? What do you call that? Oh no. What do you call a nikomi? Slow simmered? Yeah, I think so. Braised? Is it braised? You're not aging it. It's like you just, like, put it simmering, like, you just put it in the pot. Boiled to death? Yes, like that. Like, when you just put it in, like, the pot and you let it, like, sit there. Taimai. Ah! Taimai. そうだね。まあ、高いだよね、日本のお米。Braised. Okay, yes, braised. I had a lot of braised meat in France. It was like good, I guess. Okay, I mean. But yeah, the baguettes. I do kind of miss the baguettes. The baguettes, I don't hate the baguettes in Japan. I don't hate the bread. I like the bread in Japan. It's like fluffy and soft, but I do, yeah, French bread was pretty good looking back on it. And the wine was so cheap, you guys. So cheap. Wine was super cheap, and the cheese was really good. Oh, the cheese! The cheese. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. Maybe I need to go. Maybe I need to go get some gyoza. Also, let me respond to Yuku. Let's see. Time are you gonna arrive at the airport? Let's see. I always cut it in half and dip it on a nice warm hot. Oh, wow. Baguette? In chocolate? That sounds interesting. Gyoza with cheese. I've had cheese gyoza. It's really good. I had European friends eating Japanese bread. Apparently, they didn't like them because it's sweet. Ah. Like just regular bread? Like, what kind of bread were they eating? Just like a chocopan? Didn't like the French seasoning. I don't really like the French seasoning. I don't really like French food. Gyoza with cheese would be pretty nice. Yeah, gyoza. I went to this place. I don't think they're in business anymore. But I went to this place that sold that specialized in gyoza, and they had all different types of gyoza. And one was like cheese gyoza, and it was so good. EJ would consider bread to be a snack. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Chocopan's pretty sweet. Yeah, I guess compared to like a baguette, yeah. Cheese crust, yeah. Public don't understand the power of cheese gyoza. Yeah, but it was so good. I like that gyoza place a lot, but they closed down, I'm pretty sure. According to Google Maps, they're closed, so. Let's see. I'm also, wait, what am I doing tomorrow? Oh yeah, before I sleep, before I go eat dinner even, because I have a lot of work to do that's not stream related. I'm going to make my waiting room now. Make my waiting room now so I don't have to do it later. I'm playing Cook Serve Delicious tomorrow morning. It's gonna be chill. I haven't played the game in a while. So I might be a little bit rusty. But I'll try my best. You like somehow after the beach? No. I mean, like, I don't hate. I mean, I have nothing against sun hats, obviously. I think they're, like, cute. But I don't own one, and I don't really plan on owning one. I have a cap. I have a cap that I bought from, Egypt that I've been using this summer. That's what I use when I go out usually. Yeah, I have nothing against, I don't have anything against a nice sun hat, but I don't own any. I think it's because, like, my mom owns multiples, so if I ever need one, I'll just, like, ask my mom. Are there nice beaches in Seattle? Not really. Alki, maybe? But Alki's not really, like... I don't know if people, like, go into Alki. Oh, but, maybe not beaches, but the lakes are nice. The lakes in Seattle are nice. Like, when it's, like, summer, my uncle will, like, take the boat out, and, like, not even just my uncle, like, my family, I don't think we have a boat anymore, but I think my family used to have a boat, and we'd, like, go out on the lake or whatever, or we'd go, I don't know. My dad had, like, a phase where he was into sailing, so we had, like, a sailboat for a while, but I don't think we have it anymore. I think he sold it. Really, there's gyoza with cheese in Korean cuisine. Maybe. They do love cheese. I remember when cheese takarubi was a thing. I mean, you can still get it here, but cheese takarubi was, like, so popular in Japan for, like, a year or two. You can't make a nasu dog, but you can make a naisu dog in CSD. I'm excited to play CSD again. Does the cat have a design on it? No. If anything, maybe it has, like, a little camel somewhere. But no. It's just like a cream. It's like a cream colored cap. Yeah, I've never been to the Philippines, but I have friends that are... trying to think. Friends? Question mark? I have one friend who is originally from the Philippines. So if she ever went back to visit, like, I'd be down to go with her. How's the water? It's comfortable in the summer probably, because our summers aren't like they're not crazy hot, but they're hot enough for the water to be good to go into. I've definitely swam in the lake a few times in Seattle. But we are close to the ocean, so you can't see the ocean, but it's just, like, the beaches. The image of beach is not in my head for Seattle, but we are near the waters, so, like, you can see, like, the ocean. Aoi no mimi wa capを貫通するのかしらわかんない。まあそうだね。そんな風に作らないといけないね。The cap might be good. Okay, I'll bring my cap. It's been so long since I played Cook Serve Delicious. I need to find my thumbnail so I can reuse it. I've been reusing my my thumbnails so much recently because I'm too lazy to make new thumbnails. Cook, serve, delicious. 3? I always love that. E? 7. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. 3? Learned recently that Seattle's close to Canada. It is. Yeah, so I've had the opportunity to visit Vancouver quite a lot. I have friends in Vancouver as well. So I'm gonna tweet about it now too, so I can save myself tweeting, like, making waiting rooms. I wish you could. If there's one thing I want YouTube to update for YouTube, if there's one thing I want YouTube to update, it's like I really want them to make stream waiting rooms of, like, I want to be able to make stream waiting rooms on mobile. That's my, like, one wish. It's like the devs are surprised. Yeah, right? Cook, serve, delicious. Free? I spelled delicious wrong. Can't do that on mobile? Yeah, I know, right? You can't. Why do you need a stream waiting room? You can't just go live? Can you just go live? I have no idea. I think you might be able to. You can definitely just go live when you're on mobile. But you can't press, like, the way that it works, like, you have to press, like, so you press, like, go live, or you press start streaming on OBS, and then it connects to your YouTube, and then you have to press the go live button on YouTube. So you have to have, if the waiting room is not up, then you can't, there's nowhere to press go live. Peak with members when, I don't know, I would suck. Isn't peak, like, how many players is peak max? Sometimes I hate how mobile version of sites are just lesser. Yeah, true. It's up to 20? Holy shit. Oh, okay. I thought peak was, like, not that many people, so I was like, okay, I guess we could do that then. There's a mod. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do really wish I could make waiting rooms on mobile. That is, that would save my life a lot. Gotta get my motion sickness pills. Yeah, yes, that makes sense. I mean, if you get motion sickness, I'm surprised Iku was okay with the motion sickness on peak, because it was like, jeez. Don't you have a go live under the plus create button? I guess I might. Hold on. I guess I do. I suppose I do. I do. I mean, I guess you could use that. I mean, like, you could just, I suppose you could just go live. I think a lot of us are just taught as like streamers. As streamers, I think you're just, like, taught to make your waiting rooms in advance, because it's like, then people can find you. It's like discoverability, I think. But there's no reason you're, like, not I suppose there's no reason you're not allowed to just go live. In-game food. I wasn't like completely hooked on Peak the first time we played it. I mean, like, I thought it was like fun, but it was a little bit frustrating. But I mean, like, I'd play it again. Taught or conditioned? Taught. I mean, like, I think maybe VTubers who start like now without any like corpo behind them, maybe conditioned, or maybe they learn by example. But I was definitely taught, because I had no streaming knowledge before this, and I didn't consume any streamer content, so I was taught. But I think maybe other people are definitely conditioned. It's way lighter than Repo. Oh, I'm surprised Iku likes Repo so much then. I would also imagine stream waiting rooms are useful because, yes, your thumbnail. Yeah, when you just press go live, it's like you can't set up anything. Whereas when you set up a waiting room, it's like, oh, I'm gonna put in my hashtags now. I'm gonna edit my description. I'm gonna edit my title, like all this stuff. But yeah, when you go live, you just like go live, I suppose. Your waiting rooms definitely pop up as soon as you make them for me on my YouTube homepage. Ah, oh, interesting. Okay, that's like good to know. It's because your YouTube is conditioned. That screenshot that Dingo posted in the Cosmia court earlier today, that was so funny. Oh yeah, motion sickness. Okay, I see. I'm surprised because like Peak was a little bit for me. Like, I mean, like, I don't get motion sickness, so it was like it wasn't like I was actually sick, but like my eyes, I was like, whoa. Timestamp conversion, that's true. Music in Asia, it's only me. Okay. That's so funny. You guys do your pips today? Yeah, YouTube. It knows. Hey you guys, I think I'm gonna go and do a little bit more. Maybe do a little bit more work, or go take a shower and like eat or make some dinner. I don't know. I'll go. I think I'm gonna go something because I still have a lot of work to do. I don't think I'll be anywhere. I don't think I'll be on like Discord or anything later. But I mean, it might happen if I end up working tonight. Like and other things, like maybe a possibility, but it's not a very high possibility. But if I'm like, I really need to like not fall asleep right now or something, then I might be on Discord later. On my stage. Have a lot to do before I leave, so. Some people don't have Twitter, so it'd be harder for them to keep track of the schedule. That's true. I mean, use the YouTube subscription tab for YouTube for that purpose, because they do indeed show up. Ah. はい、もう葵大好きだぞい。ありがとう。何急に。You made me separately. I've forgotten like 2 days in a row, so I'm just gonna say no. I've forgotten like every time people ask me to pick them separately, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not doing it. Get your at timekeeper role, you guys. I don't remember to do these. I don't remember to do things, you guys. You should know by now that I literally have like the memory retention. I have the retention of like like an ant, probably. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up and go grab something to eat because I'm getting a little tired and I still have a lot of stuff to do. So, okay. Let me see what's going around. Let's see what we're gonna raid into today.葵大輔はいつでも言っていいってひいじいちゃんから聞いた。こんな前から。いいよ、別にいつでも言って。それはそうだよ。 これはそうだ。と、誰がそろそろ、あれだし、あれも、そう、何しようかなと。Oh my god! Miss Lily is singing. Let's read into Lily today. Goldfish used to be the scapegoat for memory jokes, but I think people have been saying they actually have good memory. That's kind of cute. YouTube censor my fake self-docs. That's pretty big brain. Oh, wow. They're getting smarter. Lilyちゃんが配信してるよ。リリちゃんが配信してるので、こちらにレードしていきたいと思います。リリちゃんの歌声大好き。I love Lily's singing. So please go, if you haven't heard of her, which would be strange, please go check her out. いいよね。いいよね。毎回カラオケ、なんかもうそう、リリちゃんと会うたんびにリアルでね、もうカラオケ行かないってなるんだよね。聞きたいから。はい。Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna play some Cook Serve Delicious. That's gonna be a good time. Been a while since I played the game, so I'm excited. Did you people love the word collab and you love some listening? Yeah, someday. I feel like we've talked about it like multiple times, like, oh, we should sing together, blah, 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 and like we haven't. So one of these days. Thank you very much for the donation. ありがとう。カリミが激しい。いや、ほんといいよね。マジで。歌声が。Thanks for the stream today. Miss you lots. Ooh, just post somewhere if you need anything. Also, you might have things some things ready for you. Maybe be a jam mic stuff when you're back from your trip. Thank you. Love you, miss you, see you. Party parrot steer. Thank you for the donation, Nanako. Arigato. Thank you. And yes, thank you very much for the assets as well. Arigato. 歌聴きたい人とカラオケ行けるとか最高か。いいよね。もう恵まれてます。本当に。Oh yeah, Autumn, that means getting into. Oh, you're so right. I don't have any plans for a winter cover. I need to think about that. Whoop. Okay. Actually, I have a lot of things. I have like multiple things I need to think about. Whoop. Okay. Maybe when I have an internship like done. Not done. Maybe when I have an internship that's like that I Oh, not me thinking November's next month. I was so scared. Okay, no. Yeah, maybe when I have something like on lock, you know. カラオケ行きたいね。カラオケマジでいつでもカラオケ行ける。もう今から友達から連絡来て今からカラオケ行くんだけど来るって言われたらもう行く。そういう人間。はい。ってことでね、明日も朝11時、午前11時から配信します。で、木曜日も朝11時からカラオケ、歌枠やります。で、その後はね、ちょっと旅行に行ってしまうのでね、次の配信が多分来週末とかになると思います。いくちゃんと、ゆらちゃんのところに遊びに行きます。楽しい。ふっかるすぎんだろ。ふっかるです。葵とカラオケオールしたいだけの人生だった。楽しいよね、カラオケオール。Have a nice trip. Thank you. そう。ガールズ女子旅してきます。楽しそう。金使いそう。って感じだけど。まあいいよ。ね。たまにはね。いいよね。はい。とい ということでまた明日会いましょう。今日はリリーちゃんにレイドしたいと思います。Thank you, Duber, for the donation as well. Love the chats. Oop. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I also love the chatses. I love chatting. Chatsus. Oop. Okay. I don't think I'll be on Discord later, but if I am, I'll ping timekeepers. And yeah. If not tonight, I'll see you tomorrow for some Cook Serve Delicious. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Probably Otsumori deshita. When the chat is sus. Okay, Otsu everyone. Thank y'all very much for coming today. I love y'all very much. I'll see you again soon. すべたらありがとう。金は使うためにあるおつもりでありがとう。ばあちゃんありがとう。エンビリもありがとう。にゃーありがとう。にゃー。お小遣い責められた気がした。楽しんで。いやーありがとう。いや運ねありがとう。大事に使わせておきます。女子旅に使わせていただきます。ありがとう、本当に。おつもりでした。また明日会いましょう。じゃあね。I love you very much. See you again tomorrow. おつもり。バイバーイ。